What's up, people? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, man. We back, bro. It's been a minute, but we are back. Welcome. Oh, man, it seems like it has been forever since I've did a live stream on here. And I decided, man, we got a couple things going on, so I'm like, man, let's go ahead and jump on the live and do what we do, man. Do what we do, man. Do what we do when we do it. What is up? What is up? What is up? So yeah, man, we decided to do a live stream tonight. I just wanted to create a little bit and share a couple things with you guys, man, and just build from there. Build from there, man. We got some stuff we got to go over that I'm really enjoying, man. Some somewhat new releases, man. We got to dive into them and see what they got. I'm just giving everybody a little chance to get on the live stream. If you are in here right now, send a big shout. We are here. Live and in color, man. What is up? Oh, man, I just see K-Sound is live right now. I didn't even realize that. My boy. Shout out to K-Sound, man. Ellip. He's doing some big things over there. As a matter of fact, one of the things I'm going to be talking about today, he was just on an email from it, and I'm proud of that guy, man. Doing some major things, man. So, shout out to him, the Paint family. Just want to make sure everything is good. Yep, everything is. All right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and get started on tonight, man. We got some things. I'm going to kind of go over some things here first, and then we'll do some music, man. We're going to do some tracks. I started on a track, man, the other day, and, man, this joint has been crazy, bro. It's one of them ones that I'm just like falling in love with. You know how I do. I'm always trying to find some that's not quote unquote relevant at the moment or popular at the moment. I just want to create a sound, man. You know what I mean? That's what we do. But anyway, man, we are going to go ahead and jump right in, man. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful evening or night, depending on where you are, because I am having a wonderful one, and I hope that you guys are having one also, as we do. All right, let me get all set up here. Let's do it, man. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get going here. Am I good? I think I got everything in order here. Boom, let's do it, man. So yes, man, we are here today. It is your boy Spasciz, man, and we are taking a look at the first thing that we're going to be looking at today is Polyscape Analog, bro. This thing, it is a vintage synth. Now, if you know, man, I just dropped a video the other day. I think that was yesterday, as a matter of fact. I dropped that video. It's been scheduled, so I dropped it. I think it released yesterday or today. No, this morning, as a matter of fact. What today? Today, Tuesday. Yeah, it released this morning. That we was looking at some vintage synth, and then that was a patch board. But this one today, man, this is Polyscape Analog, and man, it is beautiful, bro. If you look at this, man, you have this very sleek design that they have created. You have this little, I love this little like rack or case that they have on the side here. And then you have this one knob in the middle, which I think is very simple, straight to the point. Now, the actual design of it is to create expansive soundscapes that can add some kind of emotion to your music. And so we are going to look at this. Now, let me just say this too, man. Let me just say this. I'm going to start with this. This is very user-friendly. It don't get no easier than this. There's a couple different spots that you can go to on it and really just dial in a little bit. But other than that, man, you are straightforward. You are straight into the actual plug-in itself, man. It don't take a lot with this. And you already know how I get down, me, myself. I just like to push knobs and turn knobs and just see what happens. I don't know, man, just let me know, like in the description, do you like presets over just turning knobs? Which one do you like over the other? Leave that in the comment below, because I don't know, man. I've heard people that really like the presets, and I've heard people that really like to go in and dial in their own sound. So either way, this is a very simple UI that they have on this particular synthesizer they have here. It is very straightforward, very straightforward. Now, what you will see here, I'm going to go here. At the very bottom here, you'll see all of these little, I like to call them trinkets that you come across on here. And these particular trinkets, man, they all have something that they are doing. Hold on, y'all. All right, we back. So this little area down here is always about the effects. I like to call them little trinkets, man, because they just remind me of a little trinket some kind of way. I don't know why it does, but it does. But when I see this, I can always slide this little sliding scale here. Gives a very unique sound to the plugin itself. So the synth that you're already using, it has its own little creation that you can do right here that will allow you to create more sounds. As I dig into this just a little bit more here, what you will see here, you have your expression down here at the bottom. You have velocity. You can come here and hit all random. And if you click that, it just randomizes everything in the little trinket area. Or you can call them modules. I call them modules. That's what they're actually named. You have the sub synth on the end here, and then you have all of these different things that will add different sounds. And of course, if you go here at the top, you're going to have your presets. Now here, they only have the factory right now. And like I said, man, it's not a lot to this particular plugin, which I actually like, because a lot of times, man, people don't really like going through a bunch of presets, man. It almost seems like I make more with the less that I have. So this is just right up my alley when it comes down to that. So as you will see, you have a bass, you have a key, you have leads, you have pads, and you have soundscapes. And when you click that, of course, this is infamous Coroni Sounds. They're gonna have all of these different things under here. This is the norm when it comes down to their preset layout. Now, normally what you'll see is when they start adding collections, you'll see that over here. So you'll see the factory preset, and then you'll see these other collections that they will have, and then you'll see different styles, and then you'll see the presets. Right now, you can also come in here, you can create your own, and you can add it here as a preset in the directory. Right, so you can create your own sounds on here, which I think is pretty doggone beautiful, man. And so what I'm going to do now, we're going to take a look at some of the presets that they have on here, just to kind of see what it actually sounds like. So if I go All right, so let's do Aftermath. That's dope. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's go to filter. There we go. You already know I like that. So let's go to the keys. That's pretty cool. All right, let's glass ceiling. Let's go to Grateful Dad. I like that. That's cool. All right, let's go Sorrow. It's almost like it's kind of like 2 or 3 sounds mixed together. Crazy note. All right, Super Glue. It's pretty cool. Oh, that low one. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Let's see what the guitar sound like. Cool. Man, I love the lower register of these, man. Oh my goodness. Let's go to the leads. On the Run. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's check out some pads. We're going to keep going through here. I like that. Whew. That lower register, bro. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So now that I have that, I'm going to come here. Let's say I choose this one and I want to come in here. Now I want to go in here and just kind of mess around with some of this stuff. You can add like a sub. You can add, so you can add like drive and motion to the sub. You can add delay and reverb to the vintage pad. I love that. So I'm not adding delay to everything, just the vintage pad. Whew. That's cool. That's cool. To the Bitcoin, let's take it off of here. So now you hear the delay. Oh no, you don't. You hear it. Let's do this. So now you hear the delay on the Bitcoin itself. Oh, that's pretty cool how you can do that. And then I can come in here and just hit randomize. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, man. So that is the synth, man. That is, and you can also come here. So you can create even more different sounds. You can come here. Oh man, there's all kind of stuff in here. I don't even know if I realized all this was in here. High pass. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So man, listen, you can do all kind of stuff in here. I didn't even see this little area right here. Let's do. Oh, so you can blend. Oh yeah, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. That's cold right there. I love that. I love that. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. So I got this little track that I'm working on. I'm gonna just kind of play it here, and then I'm gonna show you what I did with it. Right, so I went in, I used the Polyscape analog, and I used the preset. Let's see here. This was the Champ, and I kind of dialed in a couple different things in here just to get that sound. But man, this thing came out so cold. I just love the way it's got a little static with it. And so it just kind of go with this. And then I had this little sample here. So it just kind of fit. It just kind of meshed well with that sound from the Polyscape is just it's big. It kind of comes out, right? So it just kind of went with this little breakdown. So man, I just love the way this synth sound, bro. Like real talk, man, real talk. I am jacking this name up. I know I am. I know I am jacking this name up. Keone, I think it's Keone Sounds. I think that's the name of it. Man, they have been like slick coming out with some really, really dope plugins, bro. Like they really have some pretty decent sounds from a small package of sounds. Like I use the Midnight like all the time. Midnight is like one of my favorites because it don't have a lot of sounds in there. They don't have a lot of presets. But man, the ones that I have just fit. And even if you want to take some away, just the way this is set up in here, you can do it in there too. So, man, I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan. And like, they don't even cost a lot either. Like, this don't even cost a lot. This joint is, let's see here. I'm going to pull it up real quick. Because I want to say this is Karanye Sounds. Karanye Sounds. Oh, man, I know I'm butchering that. I know I am. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Link in the description. Y'all know what it is. So I want to say the joint run like $49, I think. Let's see. Right. Oh, actually, they got the they got the release sale, so it's $39.99. Well, $39 right now. Normally $49.99. I thought I saw $49, but it's on sale right now. I will definitely have a link in the description. I'm gonna edit this video up and I'm gonna release it separately, so you'll get a chance to really see it. And just click the link, man. You know what I mean? It's there. It'll be there. It helps the channel out, man. It is an affiliate link, so it does help the channel out. And but y'all know, if you follow this channel, you know I only put out stuff that I like. So if I don't put out, I don't have a relationship with it. But I'm married to the stuff that I do put out. The plugins that I do represent, I'm married to them. So definitely, man, definitely, this is cool. This is cool for sure. So yes, man, this is called the Polyscape Analog. It is definitely a must-have, and it don't cost a lot of money. Definitely great sounds for your Arsenal package. If you do any kind of like lo-fi, like R&B, and maybe even some hip-hop stuff, man. I don't know how people like flip their sounds or whatever, but man, you could do any of those genres in with this particular plugin. Any of them, even like the pop sound. I can hear some of that with them too. So definitely dope plug-in, man. Definitely dope plug-in. So cool. Man, listen, we got to talk, man. You know what else we got to talk about today? And we're going to make some music too, bro. But I want to go over a couple different things here before we jump into that. Man, Bitwig, man, just released the 5.2. The 5.2, Bitwig 5.2. If you have not heard, it is released, and this thing is crazy, bro. It is definitely, my DAW of choice. Oh man, it is hard, man, because I have such a relationship with Studio One, man. Studio One just had my heart, but man, bro, Bitwig it's just really grabbing me, man. It's really grabbing me. So this is the 5.2 release. I'm going to go over a couple different things here. So some of the things that they came out with on this Bitwig release is the compressor plus. This thing right here, bro. Like out of all the ones. Now listen. Let me say this before I go into any more detail. Definitely compression is compression. If you decide that any compressor out there is the one that you use, then man, hey, do what you do. But this joint right here, bro, I don't know what it is and how they did this and how they basically look at every part of a sound, and then you can compress. It's like a multi-band. It's kind of like a multi-band compression, but I know a lot of time with I don't like to say multi-blend. Let me not say that. Because there's things with the multi-band that it does that this one does not do. This is just a straight up compressor. And the way this thing makes stuff sound, bro, it is crazy. It has 4 different layers to it. So you can get the lows, the low mids, the high mids, and the highs, and it dissects it all in one thing, and you can go in here and compress like certain parts of it. That to me is so dope, bro. Man, when I heard it like the first time I saw the video and everything, and I think the dude was like playing like a guitar, and when he was playing a guitar, I could hear it, but I don't have a live guitar, so I know usually with my compression, I'm using it on drums or something like that. And so when I put it to the test, and I heard the way this thing sound, oh my gosh, bro. Oh my goodness. Now we deep dived into the other parts of it. There's the focus, there's the scope, and there's the tilt. All of these have different focuses that they have. I ain't taking into this because I only know what my ears tell me, right? I'm always listening to what my ears are saying. That's what I listen to. I don't know the tech side of it. I just go by what sound good to me. This particular, right, that drum creation that I did, man, I don't know any of all of that, but when I put it all together, it just sound good. It knock in these headphones, and that's what I want. And I know once I'm done with it, it's not going to overbear the track. So that's all I care about, right? This right here, though, the focus, the scope, and the tilt sound. These are the Trio EQs. Now, they're inspired by classic hardware, which is probably why the sound comes out the way that it does. Like scope, I think it's better with low end, right? I think it handles the low end, where I think focus is more of mid-range, and I think tilt is more of the high end when it comes down to the EQ part and shaping the sound of whatever it is that you're using it for. That junk is dope. Do you hear me? The sound is so crazy. I'm going to show you how all of these different things work. I'd rather you hear it. They updated the GUI, which I think is beautiful. I love all the colors that they're doing because the color represents like sound. So it visually, I can see exactly what I'm looking at. I can see what the sound is doing. So it allows me to do that with this. And one thing I have also learned and noticed over the time of the beta versus the actual 5.2 actual release is that the release is just stable, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. Now, this is Bitwig. Yes, in bitwig.com. If you're into Bitwig, go for it. If you're not, cool. That's fine. I just want to talk about the DAW that I use. I think every DAW has its own speciality. That's what it's, I can't remember what show that was on, but there's speciality. They all have them. This particular DAW, though, man, listen. So even if I come in here, so my drums are actually done in Machine. So I'll do all of my drums in Machine. And so everything here is more all of the other instruments, right? So I got this percussion right here, and it's right. So I'm gonna just loop that, right? And so for this, I'm gonna do the compressor. I can't talk today, bro. Compressor plus. Now, as you can see, the way that this compressor reads the sound that's going in, right? The way it reads, it tells me different things. So the main part of what I'm looking for is that the little snap part, right? So that's the part that I want to stand out. Everything else is just a sound just filling a space, right? So I'm gonna bring this because the only thing I care about is that part right there. Now I can look at the color on here and I can tell what's going on with the color. So I'm gonna add a little bit more tech because I don't really want it to pop out, but I want it to be heard. So if I'm playing the track, let's just do just the drums itself, right? Now if you take this away, see, it sounds cool, but with this, so that sound, the way the compressor is handling the sound, visually, I can hear that. So I can actually add some more vanilla. And vanilla, you just have to try it. I can't even explain vanilla. You just got to try it. Right? I can't even explain the sound of it. I can hear it in the headphones, but I can't interpret it, right? It just sounds good. So once I have that, I can do some makeup, right? So it's not overbearing, so to say. It's not so loud. So I can turn this down some and it still will stand out in the quote unquote mix. Right? That junk is crazy, bro. I don't even know if I have a track with like drums in it, so to say. I tell you what, I'm gonna switch because I can use this one. I'm gonna go to another track that I was doing, and it has a bass line in it. The bass line is pretty dope. So let's just close out of that one. And so I'm gonna pull this one up, and I'm gonna focus on the bass, right? The bass is what the highlight is. So I'm gonna come to this particular bass here, and let's go to this part where the bass is really moving. If you saw my video with the Alicia's electric keys, and you heard this track, definitely go check that video out. So here, let's go ahead and switch back over. This bass right here, right? Now, according to, let's go ahead and play this and this. So I'm gonna add to this bass. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna just loop it here. So on that bass, I'm gonna use that same compressor. So now, and I could even come in here and do this and find some different. So this is a bass compressor here, and I cannot talk tonight, bro. So this is a little more squashed than I want it to be. Now I could tell based on, again, the color. The color is just telling me everything for what I'm looking for. Now this one is over. Now you have vanilla, you have to go through all of them in your own time. But you can pause this and just kind of see what it does, right? I'm gonna use smooth because I want the bass to just be smooth. That's what I want, right? So now I'm gonna come back on the threshold just a little bit because I do want it to pop through. Right? So now this is why, because with that I'm gonna play this and this, the drums. Right? I love that. So when you play it all together, that junk it just kicks out, bro. So I love the way that the kick and the snare, the kick and the bass line cuts through the track, right? That's the way that this compressor, man, I don't know what it is. Before now, I've used all kind of compressors, and usually I narrow it down to like 2 or 3 that I use on a regular basis. I like to create with as less as I can possibly have. That way it just keeps the confusion away. I don't have a lot of confusion that goes on when I'm creating, because the more that I have, I'm going to want to explore and all that, but I'll never get any work done, right? So this is what I tell producers when I talk to them, the ones that I do talk to, and I'm not a super producer or anything like that, but the best advice that I can give any producer, man, is not to have a lot of distractions. Just be as less distracted as you possibly can, because a lot of plugins and VSTs come out and all that, and it's good to just find the one that fit you. Even myself, man, I come on here and I introduce you guys to a bunch of different plugins and VSTs, but I do that just for the case of it's something new. It may be something that's valuable. I know to myself, if you look at my screen here, on this right-hand side here, these are the ones that I favorite. These are the ones that I use all the time. Every time I pull up my computer screen here, these are the ones that I'm using as of right now. With the case of, I can tell you this, there is probably like 5 or 6 more that I don't have here, because if I have it here, I'm going to use it, and I'll get distracted. I'll get distracted by it. I love minimal audio. Minimal audio is a big one for me. I love Arturia. That Motion FX. Oh my gosh, I can tweak out on that for hours, bro. I can tweak out on that thing for hours. What else? Of course, well, Arcade is on here, but Arcade is another one, man. I use Arcade religiously, and Arcade can have something in there, and it can be like a loop of something, and there are some that'll stick out, and I'll take that part of it, and it'll just, it's just all about placement with everything. So, but there's a couple more, man, that I use on a regular basis. Sometime if I don't have my machine with me or something like that, I'm pulling up the ADSR drum machine. I'm pulling up DrumNet, and I'm using Audio Modern. I use a lot of Audio Modern stuff. That Gate Lab and that what's the other one? The Pan one, I think it is, the Pan Freeze or whatever it is. Man, I use those things. I use them, man. I use them all the time. But I know a lot of times if I'm just in my creative mode where I'm just creating, these are the ones that I have I'm just creating. I'm just putting an idea down, and I'm building. When I get done is when I go back and use all the other things. So that's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm just, just in here, just creating as much as I possibly can. So, but I said all that to say this compressor here was one of my favorite compressors. This is new. This is new. Now I've been dealing with it because I've had the beta, but man, this compressor, this one right here, and I'll take this one, Native Instruments, Supercharge and Minimal Audio. I can't remember the name of the compressor that they have. They have a compressor, but I can't think of the name of it. When it all come down to it, and it's time for me to like mix and all that stuff. Oh, them the three that I'm using. Them 3. Every now and then I'll come across another one. I'm like, okay, let me check that one out. But man, look, Shaper Box. That's the other one I was trying to think of. I kept trying to think of the name of it. Shaper Box, bro. Shaper Box is another one. Like when you're trying to create something and you just really want to throw some stuff out there and just really, just get crazy. Shaper Box, bro. Shaper Box is the one. And then when it's all said and done, the ending mastery is always Isotope. They're my go-tos. So I got hundreds of plugins, bro. But you just have to find the ones that work for you. Find the ones that work for you, man. So shout out to Native Instruments, Output Arcade, Shaper Box, Toria, Audio Modern, Minimum Audio. Them ones, and ADSR. Those are the couple that I use all the time. But yeah, man, this is Bitwig 5.2. This thing here is just massive, man. I almost end up going back to Studio One, but Bitwig pulled me back, and it's crazy because like I used to feel like that about Studio One, and I just don't feel that way about it no more. It's dope. I'm not down it. I'm not bashing or anything like that, but when it comes down to creating, Bitwig just have a couple things that just stand out. The whole like being able to set up where I can't remember what they call it, but they have a thing where if your computer crash or if your session crash or something like that, you have the sandbox, I think it is. You have the sandbox and you can set it up, just crash that plug-in, or you can set up to crash everybody that's native or everybody that's this or everybody that's that. Man, that's everything to me, bro. That right there is everything, because when I don't know what it is about Studio One, but I don't know, man. When it comes down to third-party plugins, I just have a hard time. I still love Studio One. I think when it comes to mixing and mastering and live recordings, Studio One is the truth. I still use Studio One, as a matter of fact, for other things. I just don't produce with it. But when it comes down to live sessions or live, I run a church service, sound, that Studio One is there. I'm using it for that, for sure. Studio One 6 is running on my situation I have at my church, because it handles live sound well. Handles it just very well, and it's easy to use, drag and drop everything. It's just beautiful. But when I'm creating, Bitwig is the one, man. Bitwig is the one. So yeah, man, definitely. So speaking of create, man, I'm gonna try to finish. Not finish maybe, but definitely get some headway on this track here. So let's work, bro. Let's do a little something here on this one. I want to. Now, for the most part, this is the like crux of the track, right? This little section here. Then you got these two little parts that kind of go back and forth. So, what I usually like to do is just build up a bunch of sounds and just kind of see what works. So, I had a vocal here. I don't know what that vocal was though. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. So what's going on here? What do I have going on with this particular track? So I have, this particular sample right here is from, this is where everything started at. Now, if you was on my Patreon, you got a chance to see me earlier with BX Aura. This is a brand new release. And I did the video. It's going to be dropping here the next couple of days. So I did a breakdown on it. But this particular thing here, this is another one, man. Brainworks is becoming one of my new favorites. As I'm saying that, they're becoming a new favorite. As you can see, I use glue also. Yeah, dope plugins. Video be dropping soon. You'll get a chance to see it. But anyway, all of this chain here is how I came with this particular sound. Now, if you take all of this off, if you take this chain off here to be... Yeah, that's the chain, bro. So that's the whole chain right there. So just once you turn it all back on, man. Turn it on. Well, let me do it like this. The first thing I did, I'll do this. First thing I did was this gate lab. And it's just a rhythm. I created this rhythm in here. This is an old plugin, man. This plugin is super old, but I still love it. And I did the glue just to get a little control to it. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't turn it on. So this glue, the way it it compressed to. Again, this one is kind of new, so it's been on my mind, bro, here lately. And then I just did a filter from Bitwig. That's what it sounds like. Got a little movement here, a little LFO, just kind of going in and out. And then I went to here to clean it up, clean up the audio. Man, this little spread feature here, bro. I love this. I don't know what it is about the way it sounds, but I just absolutely love it. And then I added the aura. Now, I got it reversing, and you kind of hear it in the background a little bit. So yeah, that's what the sound. This is what started the sound. I went to where did I get this sound from? I want to say this is Arcade. Yeah, it's yep. It's just a Cloud 9 pad. So that was the sound. This is the sound that started everything. And I came in here, just did a little amp envelope here just to kind of get it to... Took a little off the bottom there, clean it up. So that was the sound. And then I found this particular little piano from Boutique. So that was pretty cool. And then just, of course, the little... And so that was pretty much, just building from there. I like to get a vibe. I like to go and just kind of play the melodies and the chords and everything. Just the melodies kind of tell me what I want to do, right? So then when once I did that, I went here to machine. Of course, got the pattern. I played around with a couple patterns here and just kind of see what I came up with. So I started out with this. That's what started it. And then I added just to give it a little bit more bottom. That kick was coming in, but then the sauce of it was this. This was the sauce. It was just something about that sound. I don't know what it was, but see that little. There's something about that. I don't know why. And now, of course, you got the part, and you got that, but it's just the placement of it all. And then on the second part of it, it just do a little kick in the beginning. So you got the little kick in the beginning. And that's the track, man. Now, I thought it was pretty cool to have the sound, the way what it was doing that. Some about the vibe of this. When I heard these two here and that drum, it just... It just made me bounce a certain kind of way, and it was all over from there. So that's where we at for now. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep this little part here. And I'll tell you, this is a C minor scale that I'm using here. Just some simple chords, man. I found these chords in Instant Composer. Oh, this is another one. It's on my favorites list, but yes, Instant Composer. Yes, definitely a must-have. Definitely. This one, the chord jam, is just two that you just gotta have. I stand by him. And then I went to Arcade and found this little thing here. So it's added that and just went with it all. So now, the crazy thing about this, I don't know if I want to send this to an artist. I don't know if an artist want to get on something like this, or if I want to just make an instrumental out of it and put it out myself. I don't know what I really want to do with it yet, but it always determine like how I approach it. So right now, what I would normally do in this situation is just throw ideas at it, just to see what comes out of it, and then from there, then I'll know. Once the vibe of it is met, then I'll know if I want to continue, if I want to send it to a artist or not, or just create some, instrumental with it. So, and this is in C minor, I want to say. So let's see here. See if there is something we can get out of this. think I'm gonna do it at the beginning. Then I can.
Hey yo, hey yo.
So maybe that, I don't know, then do like a lower octave at some point. So I'm thinking about like taking that, let's get rid of that. So maybe then take this one, drop it down an octave. Something like that, maybe. Maybe if I change that, just move it over like that. Then I can break here, 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 and then that can be 3, 5. Like 9 or 12 or on the front end this looks stupid, but I have like something in my ear. Take that one out. Let's try stretching it. Shout out Young Legend, man. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. So let's just do 8. We'll do see how that just adds that little something underneath this, right? So you can do even if you did something like this coming, maybe here, maybe second time around. See? Yep. So then you can do like a of course, like I say, man, this is it's definitely a minimal audio kind of night. Let's do a nice little delay. Let's just do like crystals. And then I'll do like a big reverb on there. Let's do, yeah, let's go to the aura. Yeah. Then on the outside of that, you could do kickstart. Yeah, and then a little. Yeah. Just some underneath tucked away. I got too much going on here. Let's do that again. See how that did? That just crashed and did nothing to my session. Only the plug-in. See? This is what I'm talking about. This is why I love Big Wig so much. Any other DAW, I would have had to start this all the way over. Gotta love it. Gotta freaking love it, bro. I absolutely love this. Now, I just want y'all to know something. I'm about to get out of hand. This is about to get out of hand. This is about to be like a lot going on, but there's method. There's method to my madness. I figure if I add stuff, I will find like special things out there, and then anything that I don't want, I can just delete. You know what I mean? So I'm not really worried about what sound good and what don't at this particular moment. Maybe on the second part. See, if it don't work, you just move on to something else. Second part, See, that's what I'm talking about. There's some notes in there that's off, but I can fix that. So let's go here. So this one here, I think it go down just one more maybe. There it is. Yep. Then we'll cut that here. Drop this one down another pitch. Young legend, you better know it, man. I mean, endless, bro. Endless. Let's go here. Really could, like at the end, see what this sounds like here. let's just where's my mute? Mute it. So whew. Let's keep it the second time. Let's see if maybe it's muted in this too. Probably, and then on this second part here, I can mute that too. Just cutting back the layers, man. So now, that same compressor, I'm about to pull it back up. This is my favorite new compressor, baby. We're gonna leave an L on this one. Yeah, that bass line is pretty dope, bro. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. Probably can take these out too. Yep, it sounds better without it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna open up Arcade, and I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna chop up something. We're gonna make this C minor because that's what key we're in. And I want to, just in case something pop up I don't need nobody to see, I'm gonna just kind of close that a little bit for now. Let's go here. Dang, where did this joint is just crazy to me, bro. See, I'll take a track like this and I'll add, and then there's stuff that'll be like, okay, that I don't need that, don't need that, and I'll be stripping away. That's what I do, but I don't worry about stripping away as long as I'm making. Where is? I'm looking for something specifically. I hate when I get stuff and I forget where I put it. There it is. I'm gonna pull a couple of these here. Let's drop that one. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we'll drop that one too. Alright, cool. Let's go back. I'm gonna go here. I just dropped a couple samples in here from the Strum Soul comps. And this is a MSX. I don't know what the name of the company is, but let's see what they got. Okay. Let's do. Alright, so let's do. Okay. Let's create a new sampler. We're gonna discard that. Let's go to here.
Giving up my self-control.
Let's try this one. We're gonna generate some chops. Stretch. That can go pretty cool. Let's just change this. I'm just naming it fix. Cause that's all I'm looking for. Alright, let's take a little bit of the verb. Dang, man, it was sounding a certain kind of way. Ooh. With enough doctoring, I can probably figure it out, but I'm not gonna force that right now. I'm liking what I got now. It sounds like a vibe to me for the moment. I think we got a vibe, man. Yeah, young legend, I'm keeping this one, baby. You better believe. cracking ovulating ovulate music, bro. Where you at in the world, bro? I know you out combing the country of something. I like this. I like the vibe of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the same. That's a keeper. We keeping that one, man. We doing that. Yeah, we keeping that. What's happening? What's happening? You know, Ohio, Kentucky, on my way to West Virginia, bro. I knew you was out scouring the earth somewhere, bro. Shout out to the Kraken, man. Shout out to the Kraken, bro. Bye. He out there doing his thing. Dope producer. If you do not know this guy, follow this guy because he is a dope producer. He's got the the accolades to prove it. My guy, the Kraken. I'm gonna work on this other one too. I like to work on them and get the vibe out, and then just create with some fresh ears. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this one too. This is the other one we was working on a few minutes ago with the compressor with the bass line. So, Kraken, can you sing on that one? Yes, you can, sir. Whenever you want to, bro. Y'all, I played this one, man. I couldn't believe I did it. I couldn't believe I did this, bro. I'm learning. Like the key that I'm learning now is E minor, which is what this is in. So this is pretty cool. Now, also another thing I like to do, I love to throw like vocals in the weird spots, right? So this one. I love this. It's just a weird spot for me. And I like throwing like these weird little sounds in here. That guitar, and then you got this little. I love this kind of stuff, bro. Then the bass. That bass is, I think it was, this bass was native, was it prime bass? one of the basses. I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, this is again, this one is Alicia's Electric Keys. Oh my. This thing here. Oh my. My. Now this one is. Now I did this one a chord jam. Now the dope thing about chord jam, you can set up chord jam to. You can set over here in the timing, and so every time the timing and velocity is going to hit at different times, and the velocity is going to change. So it just sounds like a real, so it's like somebody really playing. I love this thing, man. So yeah. The thing I like about Alicia Electric Keys so much, man, like being in here to dial this stuff in, like this is right up my alley, bro. So let's do take a little bit of that distortion off of that real quick. Let's do not all the way. It's a little too much distortion for me. It's just cleaner that way. Forget I even did all of that. But all this is cool. I just love all this tweaking knobs. I come here, turn the bottom mic up. You hear all this hammer noise. I love all this stuff, man. Just being able to come in here and just dial in the sound. I'll tell you this, young legend. In Bitwig, I use the compressor, that compressor plus. That's like my new go-to, just because I love it. But if let's just say I'm not in Bitwig or anything like that, this Supercharge Supercharge is a good one that I love. That's native. And really Isotope, bro. Those are like my go-tos. Like Isotope is one that, like in the mixing process, I use Isotope more, but not in the creating process. I take that back. In the creative process, it's either going to be Supercharge. What's the other one? There's another one that I use. Hold on. Let me pull out the name of it. Is it about Baby Audio? No. Minimal Audio. That's the one. Minimal Audio. Their Fuse compressor. Like this is one I like too because, like I said again, I like the different bands and the levels and all those different things. I like being able to control those different spots, like the different areas I can control. I may want the bottom end to be a little bit more present than the top end, right? So I can do that in here. I can come in here and just kind of dial the sound in. So, because if I'm looking at this file, I know the bottom end is the one that's really not present. So I just want to smush it down a little bit more. Give a little bit more leeway to where the presence of it is, right? Even here. And so now, I can even bring the volume up because that's where I want the sound of it. That's just the sound where I want it. If I'm using a regular compressor, then it's not going to give me that kind of control. I like things that where I can get control of whatever it is I'm doing. And I'm not an engineer. By no means am I an engineer. Again, I just go by what I'm hearing. When I hear this, that's what I want it to sound like this. And it's not, I get to control that. And so if I want to add more, I can do that without having to change the other things. I just want to bring this up. I want to control this part of it, and I don't have to change anything else. I can I can focus in on the area that I am looking to either add presence or smash or whatever the case may be. That didn't sound right, but yeah. But yeah, man. Young Legend say he used Pro Tools, need to upgrade to sound. Bro, man, Pro Tools still the standard, bro. Like, in my opinion, bro, it's not user friendly. Like, I wouldn't use it to create in, but it's still, if you know Pro Tools, bro, the Pro Tools is still the industry standard by far. My guy that I do a lot of stuff with, his name Rocky, man. If you followed the channel, you've heard me talk about Rocky before. He used Pro Tools, and man, that sound that comes out of Pro Tools, I cannot explain it, bro. But the way it handles the sound, the kicks, the snare, like the full sound, yeah. Pro Tools is still lit, man. I just know a lot of people can't afford Pro Tools, but since you're an old head and still use Pro Tools, you might as well go ahead and do what you do. Now, Pro Tools, I don't know if you create in Pro Tools or not, but Pro Tools is starting to reach out to a lot of different people. I've seen that they've done some stuff with Audio Modern. Shout out to those guys. They've done some stuff with UJam. Shout out to them. I've did work with both of those companies, and I know that if I'm just a creator and I want to get some stuff done, I know I could do that. I know I can do it. UJam is very easy to use. I like using my hardware. Let me say it like that. I love using my hardware, and a lot of time with UJam kind of creates the stuff for you. And you can go in and kind of dial in. And there's time for that. There's time I use it. But most part, I like to use my hardware to create whatever it is that I'm trying to create. Yeah, for sure. So now that I have that going, really, like if I really wanted to, I can go in. Maybe I want to take out some of the bottom noise and just EQ it. Now I use Morph EQ. This is another minimal audio, and this is not me. I don't have any connection to minimal audio at all. I've done business with them before, but I don't have no affiliate or anything with them. It's just a dope plug-in. So now I can bring the presence out in it. And then, man, listen, we're not even going to get into this little spread right here. I don't know what it is. I just like that. Without it, sound like this. It just sound like a normal sound, but man, this thing here, I don't know what it is about the sound of that I love so much, but I do. And like if I was really going crazy with it, I could come in here and have these little path, right? So I can come in here right? That's just crazy to me, bro. It's crazy to me that I can even do that. You got these little path that it follows. Like this one is just going up and down like this. So as I go through it, just following the pattern. So that's just crazy, bro. So I love the EQ for that reason. That's why I'm doing that. Yeah, I just love the EQ for that reason. Really with the drums, it's just simple. I ain't do nothing to it. Just a little hi-hat and just found little pockets and space that I can put the kick and snare in there and just went there. A lot of time when I'm doing this, man, I'm just doing it and just let it fall where it may fall. That's me in a nutshell. Again, it may sound good, it may not, but at least I can delete it if I don't want to use it, right? That's pretty much it, man. Pretty much it. But yeah, man. So yeah, I am glad I jumped on, man. We're at about almost 2 hours, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. I've been really just sitting back thinking about what I want to do. I said in something I did the other day, I want to bring value to the channel, not just plugins, but value as a producer, as a content creator, as a, whatever it is that you're doing with your music. So I have been just kind of studying and making sure that I give the correct information, see what works. Like I still feel like I have a new channel. Even though I've been doing this for a long time, I still feel like I got a new channel. But now I've been doing it consistently. So, that's what I just wanted to do, is be consistent. So stuff like that. And not just being consistent with the right stuff. So I'm going to do more live streams, and I'm going to bring more product and more different things to the channel in the live stream. And if you guys want to join, you can always join, man. You can always join here. And I'm going to be branching these videos off into little bitty snippets. But the live stream is going to be where I connect with you guys at. So, and again, man, I am no one. I am nobody, bro. I am nobody. I'm just a dude that like to make music, and I like to meet people and, you know, try product out. And, you know, I have a lot of people that come to me and be like, man, I'm really glad you showed me this particular product, because one of the other ones that I had before, they didn't really like, but they like one of the newer ones that I showed them on a video. It's been a couple weeks or months ago. But they got a chance to, you know, hear both of them before purchasing. And that's what I always like that, to be able to show something before you guys purchase it. So if I get a company that says, hey, we want you to demo this product, I'm all down for that, man. Now, again, if I come across something I don't like, then I just don't put the video out. I don't share it, or if it does not have potential to work on my workflow, then I just don't share it. I want to be honest with the stuff that I have, and I don't have time to knock different things, so I don't want to do that either. But I don't want to come out and talk about what's bad with everything either. There's enough people talking about that. I'm not here to upsell anybody, and I'll answer this because I know people have asked me about it. Yes, I have seen and heard everything going on with Output. Yes, I have. What's my opinion on it? I don't have the relationship with them. I've never had a bad relationship with them. They've never done anything to me that has been wrong or anything like that. We still do, work. We still do a little work here and there. I haven't been doing a lot with them, but before me and Output connected, I was still using their product then. So I'm going to be using the product. It is what it is. I've seen the things that's been dropped, and hey, if that's their experience with them, I'm not gonna knock them, and I watch those guys' content. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to give any credit to it on my channel. But I watch their channels. Every one of them that I've seen that had a problem with Output, I watched their channels. They put out a video, I'm usually watching it. I do understand in this game, everybody's going to have different experiences. It is what it is. When it's all said and done, it is what it is in the end. Now, for me personally, if I ever got shysted by people, because I have been before, I've just never said anything about it because I know it come with the game. It come with it. When you get into an industry of any sort, whether if it's your job, your business, your career, whatever, you're gonna get played on, bro. It is what it is. Some fights are worth fighting and some are worth not to fight. It just is not what I want to do. I let the Lord fight my battles. That's what the Bible says. Let the Lord fight my battles and I let him fight. And I just keep doing what I do. So, because I've gotten a lot of questions about Output, but I just never had the experience with them. If I ever have an experience with them, no one will ever know about it. I won't even say nothing unless it's just horrendous. Now, if it's horrendous and it's something that needs to be said to people, I'm not going to do it on my channel. My channel is not going to be about that. I may talk about it, off camera with people that I trust and know, but you will never hear me get on here and bash a company, bro. I don't care what happens. There's things that I have not liked about different things about different companies, but I won't get on here and say it. I'm just not going to. It's not what I don't have time for that, man. I got so many different things going on. When I get on here, I want to enjoy what I'm doing when I get on here. I don't want to spend it bashing a company, bro. If a company is no good, then they're gonna get what's coming to them anyway. But let's not get on here and act like companies don't play on us all the time. Not just us as content creators, but let's just not do that. If you worked a job, you've been played on. It's just simple as that. If you're in the music industry, you've been played on. If you've signed any kind of contract, if you've signed NDAs, if you've signed any of this stuff, you've been played on. I do videos and don't get paid a dime for a lot of the videos I do. I do it just because I love to do it. Have I got played on in YouTube? Yes, I have. I have got played on before. I've had a company play on me before. I saw it and moved accordingly. So, I mean, there's no point in me fighting with them. It's going to bring me attention that I really don't want. Once the attention is gone, then nobody's here. I mean, it is what it is, bro. You get a little motion, for that particular scenario. Then you find yourself having to talk about it all the time because the talk of that is more entertaining than your content. And I don't want to do that. And not to say that my content is anything. I'm just saying I want my channel to be built on the content that I have and not drama that I created somewhere else. It's pointless. It don't make me any money. It don't do anything for me at all. I just decide not to do it. So I've addressed it. So everybody that's asked, hopefully they see this. I may chop it up and post it out there because I've been asked this a lot. Years ago, when I first started doing some stuff with output, well, it's out there. It's out there. There was a situation where someone posted something and it had something to do with a producer that created it. And I know what those NDAs say. I know how those NDAs work. I know how those agreements work. And clearly, you cannot do that, bro. You cannot do that. But that has nothing to do with output. That has something to do with that person that posted that. And one of my videos that I posted with output got ramsacked with it. It got ramsacked with it. I was the biggest slime of the earth for that video. And I didn't even know it had happened until afterwards. I didn't know what people was talking about. So when I saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. And every comment under the video was about that incident. It was in the public, so it's not nothing that was hidden. I don't even know if they may have taken that video down. It's possible that they've taken that video down. That's been years ago. Years ago I want to say it was Instagram or something like that. But I never cared, man. Man, stuff has happened, bro. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about any of that. I simply saw it and noticed it. And when I noticed it, I just kept trying to figure out what the heck are they talking about? I didn't even know. I saw it and I thought people was saying stuff directly to me. And they were saying I was a scam and I was this and I was, all kind of stuff, man. And I saw it. I'm trying to figure out what was going on, what I did, and it had nothing to do with me at all. So when I figured I ain't had nothing to do with me, I didn't care no more. I know I didn't do anything. I know when we put that stuff together. There's very strict rules about how that stuff should go. And people got in trouble for it. And that's just what it was. Had nothing to do with me. And I didn't care. Matter of fact, after that video, I think I ended up posting that video on my channel too, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, now I'm wondering, did I post that on my channel? I don't think I did, because I think I had to do it. I think it was strictly for output. I don't think I posted it on my channel. I don't think I did. Let's see, did I or did I not? Bro, do you know, here's a fun fact as I'm going back. Man, I've been doing this junk 9 years, bro. Now, I can't say that I did it consistently 9 years. I did a video 9 years ago. My very first video that I uploaded was 9 years ago on Machine. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, I'm finna bring out. Look at this.
What's up, people? It is Focus on Beats.
Dang,
I wanted
bro.
to show you a real quick tutorial here.
9 years ago. This is my very first video I've ever posted.
None of it was in the original MIDI notes. These are no sound. So I'll play
That's crazy.
Being on the pitch wheel, which I thought was cool. And so all I had to do really.
Shout out to Kevin Barnes, man. He used to have this company called Luxury Loops, bro. And I purchased this. This is the first video I've ever posted, bro. And then I did this one. That's crazy. That was raw. Had no mic, had no nothing.
Let's see here. I think I want to go with
I think I had like a machine, the very first machine mini, a micro. That's crazy. That's raw as it get right there. That, man, I ain't had no mic, nothing. I was in a bedroom, in my bedroom at the time. That's crazy. And see, as you can see, I did a video at 9 years. I ain't do another one for 2 years later. And then I did another one that year. Then, you know, another year after that. So it wasn't consistent, man. It was, bro, like Fruity Loops, bro. You can't say that nowadays. You gotta say FL Studio. Fruity Loops. Bandbox, bro. Yo. Band in the box. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Fruity Loops was where I started at. Like way before videos and all of that good stuff. Fruity Loops was where I started at. My very first beat I ever did was in Fruity Loops. Clicking in them little deals, bro. Man, this is crazy.
What's up, man?
Look at it.
It is your boy, Focus on Beats from
I was focused back then.
FocusMusic.com. Welcome to my YouTube page.
Raw. Didn't know what I was doing. Look so young. My boy Rocky, AJ. crazy. I paid $200 for that logo, bro.
What's up, everybody? It is your boy Focus.
Dang, look at that, bro.
That's right.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. What's my popular video? I bet you it's still arcade, output arcade. Dang, what was the video? The vocal one, Hooked. Hooked. I bet you're still hooked. Yup. Look at that. 52,000. This is my biggest video to date. 5 years ago, bro. I gotta top this video, man. Yo, you know what's funny about this, bro? I'm gonna tell you something funny about that. Look at this. This video I did this year, 6 months ago. It's in the top. I don't have a lot of views. I ain't no big channel, bro. But it's crazy because like these videos I didn't even think would do anything. Like this one right here, the Behringer, that's crazy. This is a microphone that I had.
What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Focus on Beats from FocusMusic.com. And today we got a new product, brand new product. I just got in. I wanted to check it out, see what it's all about. This is the Behringer.
That's crazy,
On it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this up in a second just to see what it sounds like. But there's two mics that come in here. There's two of them.
It was crazy.
One,
I had like
this
a
is mic one, and I'm sure they have like two different channels. But
that was on my cell phone. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I don't even have the mics no more. Man, this is like taking me down memory lane, bro. This is crazy, man. So this video was my biggest video. I got people texting me.
that's what I want to do.
All right, so I've been always looking for something different, bro. But this is what I came back for, though. I got so distracted. Let me see. Dang, I forgot I did this joint right here. I did a vlog. I forgot all about that video. Yeah, I think crazy story, right? Doing arcade. This was before I even knew anything about arcade. I just knew, output. I just knew about arcade. They found me from these videos, man. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't think, look at this. Analog, brass, and wind. See, I was doing this stuff before I met output. Yeah, I don't think I did. I don't think I actually dropped that video. And I think they probably deleted it. Look at this, 3 years ago. I was all over arcade, bro. I'm still pretty fluent in it. I still use it quite often. Look at this, minimal audio. 2 years ago, I was already doing they videos. That's crazy, man. This is taking me down memory lane, man. It's kind of, gives me a little, give me a little butterflies, man. Just looking at all the stuff I've done over the years. I've had a interview with Irico, bro.
Behind the music. in his beautiful brand new studio.
This is
that's
like
over
right
there.
after he
And
did
oh
Donda,
my
bro.
goodness.
He's my guy.
I have
man.
watched this build from the beginning all the way until now. And man, I have to tell you, bro, that thing looks amazing, bro. I have to come and visit, man, at some point in time, man.
It's a must.
Music career store for and knowledge, because I remember there's a picture I have like sitting right beside you, and I remember. So man, let me ask you this, man.
This is
Biggest
pretty
album
cool,
of the
bro.
year, bro. Biggest album of the year, man.
You know, and
Right.
that's it. I didn't have anything, didn't know nobody.
Right.
Yeah, young legend, man. Yeah, bro. I work with dude, bro. This is I promise you, man. This is not a flex, bro. At all, because I'm just not that kind of guy. But it's like I'm down memory lane, bro. This junk just really, giving me some kind of motivation, man. This is crazy, bro. This is like, it's just taking me down the road, man. I'll show you this though. Is it this one? No, not that one. I think it's this one. So he used to have these episodes, bro. He used to post them on YouTube. And
AKG the 2.
this was the session that I made him at, bro. Every track that's on here is a track that I did for this particular project that we was working on.
All 4 mics are being pushed by the board preamps. Small faders that are sent into Pro Tools.
This dude is so freaking, he's super smart, bro. And very humble dude too, man, for the work that he's done. He's a very humble guy, and he's so knowledgeable, dude.
And I pretty much match the level over here.
All right, man.
This is Rocky right here, bro. This is a dude, I've been working with this guy for a long time. Matter of fact, me and him still work together today, bro. And this was 5 years ago.
Yes, sir.
I audition the mics so that I can keep the best ones for the job.
This setup right here was so crazy, bro. So he's basically got 3 different mics going at one time. And so when Rocky was recording, he was recording, it was almost like he was doing one mic, but he was actually recording 3 different mics. Each mic had its own different sound. And this guy right here was just like really, he had this jump down to a T. Down
One for
to
the
the
lead
T,
vocal
bro.
and one for the doubles.
Lead vocals so he was doing lead vocals and the doubles, but it was the way that he was mixing it together that made it sound like
So
it
this
sound.
is it. U47 tube and the SM7.
U47.
The U47 I would like to have onto the sleeve for the preamp. SM7 here.
Okay.
The U47 is gonna be 1176 silver face.
Silver. Okay.
And
Crazy story about this. Snoop had just left the studio a week before we got there.
the SM7
It's
is
crazy.
gonna be 165A. On this side of the console I have the beat. I got music, bass, kicks, snare, and other drums broken down into channels. What we're listening is what he's listening in his headphones.
So this guy, this is Kyron. I think his name is Kyron. He does a lot of engineering for Kevin Gates now. And he's kind of branched out. He's doing a lot of stuff. He has a couple. Does he have Grammys? I want to say he's got a couple of Grammys or some kind of award, whatever the awards is. He's done some major stuff. And this Rick, man, Rick, another guy. This was the studio we was in. We was in the studio a whole week. Matter of fact, we was in Studio B. NBA Youngboy was in Studio A. Now this was before anybody. I don't know. I'm lying. I didn't know who he was, but people knew who he was. I would see him in the studio. He had a studio full of people. As you can see how small the studio is, he had probably 20, 30 people in that studio, in Studio A. We was in B, he was in A. And they had this little bitty parking lot, bro. He had these big old Yukon SUVs in there. He just bullied the space, bro. But it was cool because I didn't know who he was. But they told me he was from Louisiana, which I'm from Louisiana too. And so it was just a funny story how I saw him and met him in the studio. I didn't speak to him. We didn't talk or anything like that. I just saw him pass, right? And this was before I got there. I think I was still on the plane at this time. I want to say this was like the day before I got there. And this is day 2. This is when I got there. This is me over here.
What's up, guys?
Oh yeah, you ready for day 2?
We're ready for day 2. Let's go. We're all here for Rocky Morningside. Focus on beats making the track.
There I go, man. I was over there. Funny thing is, like, I didn't even know they had got this video. Somebody, his video guy was recording just different spaces. There's different spots in the studio. And he caught me sitting there. And I was like, yo.
Irko with the dance moves. Yep. Rick producing vocals.
That's Rick.
Steve helping with the studio.
Oh, Steve.
And Kai helping with everything
There's
else.
Kai.
Our session dream team. Yup. Day 3. Whoop, whoop. Yesterday we got...
Yo, this, so when you walk in here, they got a bath. The bathroom in there is like got these, it's got these neon lights in the bathroom that Rocky caught this stupid crazy picture in there by accident, bro. And it ended up being like, it was either the album cover or one of the singles album cover. I can't remember how he did it, but it was just a dope vibe in there.
Song number 4, 5, and 6 done. And today we got 3 more.
Yep. So we did, the first day it was like 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. So we basically did 9 songs in a week.
Are you guys ready or what?
Yes, sir.
Right.
There I go with the man himself, bro. This job right here was so, I have this picture. I got this picture somewhere. I don't even know. Again, they got these cameras set up. I don't know they have these cameras set up, but that was a dope view of me working with the man Irko himself, man. This was dope. Man, I don't even know where these tracks at now, bro.
Rocky, my man. We did it, bro.
Yes, sir.
This guy killed it. 9 songs in 3 days.
Brilliance.
Brilliant.
Guys, amazing to work with.
My man, thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, brother.
Of course. Now it's off to mixing for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Dope dude, man. Dope experience. It was crazy because I watched him before. Before I was watching his videos before we met him. And so we were one day just sitting out and he was like, man, I got this guy that's gonna engineer the album. He said Irko, and I was like, yo, wait a minute. Irko, bro? And yeah, come to find out that was the man. Now at that particular point in time, he had done some stuff with like Snoop. He did the stuff with Jay-Z. He had did some stuff with Pitbull. He was like really building his arsenal up at the time. And like right after this, not right after that, but it's been years after that. Next thing I heard from him, like seriously, was Donda by Irko. And it's crazy because I was hearing about it. He was telling me about it, that he had something coming out that was big, and he just couldn't say anything about it. And it's funny because he sent me this. I want to say it was an album cover or something like that, but it was just dark. It was just black. And I was like, what is this? I don't know what this is. And he sent me a clip where Kanye was on Drink Champs. And he said, yeah, and I got my engineer ear code. And I was like, yo, bro, are you saying that wait. And then after that, he ain't text me back for a couple days. And I kept saying, wait, you can't leave me hanging like that. And next thing I know, Kanye was doing the album release thing, the concerts. So when I hadn't heard from him in a couple of days, he had to do some more, like he had to do an album mix. I mean, not an album mix, an arena mix or something like that. So yeah, man, dope dude, dope stories, man. I have so many different stories, man. Golly, this just took me back down the memory lane. I think this is what I need. I think this joint just rejuvenated me again, man, because I was losing. I've been just kind of getting back going to it, but I had kind of lost the things that I had done. Now just doing that just took me back a little bit, bro. That took me back a little bit, man. I appreciate it. I don't know how I got over there, but I was there. And I was like old dog 30. But anyway, man. Yeah, young legend said, look at that board. Bro, that board was, again, man, we talking about Pro Tools on that board, bro. That board was crazy. And the way he had it set up in stereo mix. So it was like 2 faders at a time. And for whatever reason, bro, that sound was just crazy. And then the way he was mixing some of it, he'd have like the way he had it routed to the compressors and all that good stuff, the U47s or whatever they are. He had it to where there was like this left and right thing that he was doing. It was just crazy. It just sounded insane when you heard it. Like just on a quick mix, it was insane. So definitely, dude. Man, that was cool, bro. That was cool, man. That was cool. But yeah, man, I got plenty of these kind of stories, bro. Erico is the biggest person I've ever worked with. When it comes to that, man, I used to play drums back in the day, and I played a song with Dorothy Norwood, man, and Shirley Caesar, bro. When I was like 21. So that was bigger than Earco when it comes to that, but Earco's the biggest thing I work with in this line of what I do. When I play drums, that just happened by accident. It wasn't even planned, but it was crazy. The presence those women hold is just crazy. Dorothy Norwood, Shirley Caesar, these are greats. And little old me playing drums behind them, man. It was just crazy experience. But man, you couldn't mess up, bro. That junk was crazy. You had to be on time. It's the first time I ever played to a click track. If that tell you anything. I used to just play at different churches, and you don't got no click track then. But man, that was the first time I played to a click track, and it was an experience, man. Definitely an experience, man. Man, we gotta do this more often, bro. I think I'm gonna start getting on here sometime and just hanging, bro. Like podcast type deal. I want to do it on this channel? I don't know, man. I got another channel that I'm starting, but I don't know if I want to do this on that channel or this. I don't know. I think I may just do it and just cut it up and do whatever we want to do. We grown. We can do whatever we want to do on this channel, man. That's what we're gonna do. But anyway, man, it's 12:30, bro. And man, I'm about to turn in. I gotta get up and go to work in the morning, man. My job is busy this time of year. I really need to edit some videos, but I think I'm gonna go to sleep and just do it tomorrow. But anyway, man, I hope that you guys had a good one, man. And we'll do this again real soon. So be out on the lookout, man. Cool, brethren. Peace, man.